Right now, about 55% of Arizonans have not managed to get their vaccine yet.
Yeah, so why are state leaders so confident that this rollout can move into its next phase so quickly? State Health Director Dr. Cara Christ joins us live right now to talk about that. So Dr. Christ, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's begin with, is there just that much vaccine available that's not being used right now that you guys can do this?
So we opened up a large number of appointments on Friday at our state-operated pods, and when we came back over the weekend, we still had about 60,000 of those appointments available. So we have been watching and seeing that demand for our 55 and above, which was our eligible group, was decreasing. We wanted to remove all barriers, and knowing that more vaccine is coming into the state, we opened it up to all Arizonans.
Dr. Christ, so are you advising any particular vaccine for the younger population, those 16 to get, or is it up to them? And what do parents need to know about the registration and getting their kids to the sites?
So the one thing that you should know, if you are 16 or 17, under 18, you can only get the Pfizer. That's the only vaccine that's approved for that age group. The Moderna and the Johnson & Johnson or Janssen vaccine are 18 and above. What we would recommend is go today to podsvaccine.azdhs.gov, create a profile so that tomorrow, when it becomes eligible, you can get an appointment. There's still about 37,000 appointments that will be available, but we'll be opening up a large number more on Friday.
That is still a huge number. We're talking about tens of thousands. We are still hearing, though, from some people who are having trouble finding an appointment. What do you say to those folks who maybe are saying they still can't get an appointment?
What we would say is keep trying. We've also got a call center for those that may not have access to the internet or find the system. They're unable to access it. So what we would do is call the call center at 844-542-8024, I believe, but I'll have to double check that. And all of a sudden I'm blanking on that. But we release appointments every single morning from either cancellations or no-shows that we're anticipating. So there's always appointments that we're loading in every morning. That call center is open at 8 a.m.
So you're doing this because you're opening it up to the teenagers because the supply is high right now. Do you expect the supply to remain high? And when do you think that regular doctor offices will be able to give this shot?
So we expect the number of doses that we have to remain steady. So this is our baseline. We know that we're only going to increase from here.
Okay.
We anticipate that it'll still probably be a month or two before we start seeing them in doctors' offices, but it's continuously increasing at our pharmacies and our community health centers as well.
Well, listen, thank you for your time. We always appreciate you being able to talk about this. And it's really a big thing to open it up to those under 18, 16 and over.
Yeah, absolutely. So now any Arizonan that wants to get the vaccine is now eligible. So if you've been waiting, we would recommend checking tomorrow to see if there are appointments available.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Dr. Christ. Again, opening up at 8 a.m. We're now the fourth state to open it up completely, all those vaccination appointments. So we also want to shed some light. Dr. Christ had touched upon this, but there is some confusion about what is okay. Maricopa County says, again, they too will be expanding its vaccine appointments to match the state's new requirement. And that means anyone 18 and older can get the Moderna vaccine. Remember, those 16 and older can only get the Pfizer shot, and those are the ones that are being distributed at the county-run sites.